You're like, I never had a tummy. Now all of a sudden I have a perimenopausal belly. Our weight is redistributed. All of these things. So insulin sensitivity can dip. Muscle mass trends down without resistance training. Our metabolism, it feels like it's so incredibly slow. Our cortisol, that stress hormone, it loves to join the party and it makes that belly fat even harder to get rid of. And the thing is this thing's happening to us when we are already running with a full plate. We have kids, we have careers, we have aging parents. There's so many things. And when hormones wobble, that sort of buffer, it is gone in our life. But I want you to know you're not lazy. Your biology is changing. Hello, Women of Fort Mill podcast. This is Kellie Hoover. I am flying solo today. Today we are doing part 3 of a 3-part series, and Leah will be recording her own 3-part series with her expertise. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about perimenopause, hormones, and the power of peptides being able to fulfill in some of those gaps. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about perimenopause and hormones. So this is part 3 series. If you have not heard part 1 or part 2, just go back to the app, wherever you listen to the podcast, and find part 1. It is Peptides 101, just to dive into what are peptides and how do they work in our body. Part 2 is diving in more specifically to the most popular peptides, which are the weight loss peptides, GLP-1s, semaglutide, and GLP-1 GIPs, tirzepatide. Today's episode, we're going to be diving into perimenopause and hormones. So if your body ever feels like it's updating to a new operating system, like every week, it's like, hello, I am in perimenopause. I promise you, you're not broken. You're changing. It happens, right? I promise to deliver plain English hormone basics today. What is normal versus please talk to a clinician, and how peptides and just honestly simple habits can truly help you with that. So let's break down what actually is happening to our bodies in perimenopause. Super simple breakdown. Estrogen plus progesterone start fluctuating. These symptoms, it's like zigzagging, right? It's like here, there, everywhere. It impacts our sleep, our mood, our cycles, our cravings, our weight distribution, hot flashes, brain fog. You're like, I never had a tummy. Now all of a sudden I have a perimenopausal belly. Our weight is redistributed. All of these things. So insulin sensitivity can dip. Muscle mass trends down without resistance training. Our metabolism, it feels like it's so incredibly slow. Our cortisol, that stress hormone, it loves to join the party and it makes that belly fat even harder to get rid of. And the thing is this thing's happening to us when we are already running with a full plate. We have kids, we have careers, we have aging parents. There's so many things. And when hormones wobble, that sort of buffer, it is gone in our life. But I want you to know you're not lazy. Your biology is changing. We now have a little bit of an updated strategy on how to handle it. So where peptides can come in from a support standpoint when you're going to this. So metabolic support peptides. I'm not going to give you any specific names, just more of categories. So metabolic support peptides, they can help regulate appetite signaling. They can slow gastric emptying, and they can reduce that food noise that we constantly hear. It supports weight and it helps us have a steadier energy. Recovery and repair peptides. This helps sleep architecture, workout recovery, joint support. Hello, my knees, I need that. Actually, I can get out of bed in the morning type of feeling, right? You feel like achy all the time. Another place that a lot of us women feel it is that skin and the collagen. This helps with firmness, the texture as our estrogen begins to dip. Peptides can help with that. Another category that we often need as women is that energy support, that cellular regeneration. You can pair this with protein and strength training for, I got a second gear now, like I'm ready to go. Here's a good analogy for you. If hormones are like a symphony, peptides are the conductor's assistant. They're handing out the cues, so sections within the symphony are on time. That's exactly what peptides will do for our hormones. Now, let's talk about some myth-busting things for us if we're in that midlife or we know someone who is. Number 1 is once perimenopause hits, weight gain is inevitable. The truth is that body composition shifts It's very common, but it's not the destiny for everyone. Strength training, adding protein, using smart tools, including peptides, can change that trajectory. So, for a person like myself, I have not completely entered into perimenopause, but I am very well aware of it because I thought I was having symptoms even a long time ago. I have friends that are going through it. So, for the last 2 years, have dove into peptides. I have been weights training and eating focused on protein for quite some time now. So, I am trying to change the symptoms that I have. I'm trying to change the potential outcome with that weight gain. I don't believe that I'm going to gain weight during perimenopause. Another myth is either HRT or nothing. You choose HRT or you do nothing. The truth is it's a spectrum. Some women choose HRT and some women don't. Many use supportive tools like nutrition, sleep, stress care, peptides. Truly, it is a personalized plan that can win for you. So you don't have to feel like you have to use HRT, or you can use it. It's a plan for you personally. Another myth is if I just eat less and I work out more, I will fix it. And oftentimes, this is what we hear when we go to the doctor. Just move your body more and pay more attention to your food. The truth is, in midlife, muscle is the metabolism lever. Prioritizing protein, resistance training, letting cardio support our heart health and maybe our mental health and our mood. But we need to be lifting weights, ladies. We need this so badly. So let's talk about what is a very common and simple, sustainable game plan for when you are in this hormonal type of season of life. Midlife Mom Framework is what we're going to name it. So the M for mom is muscle first, 2 to 4 times a week of strength training. This has got to be non-negotiable for your metabolism, for your insulin sensitivity, for your joint, your bone health, and your confidence. If you're not currently working with a strength coach, working in a gym, lifting weights, I'm going to challenge you to make that plan today. We need to be building muscle as we are aging. There is no time too young to start, no time too old to start. Just get it going. The O for M.O.M in MOM framework is optimizing protein. Aim for that 30 to 40 protein grams per meal. Anchor your breakfast. Have a very protein-fueled breakfast. What this does is it calms our cravings throughout the day. It preserves our lean muscle mass, especially if you're using appetite-regulating medications. You want to prioritize protein. And the M in the MOM framework is master recovery, sleep hygiene. What is your wind down routine? What does your nighttime routine look like? Your stress care, walks, breath work, creating boundaries around saying no. How do you handle stress and what type of evening routine do you have? Hydration, electrolytes. Recovery is where hormones truly rebalance, and this has got to be a priority in our lives. So where do peptides fit in? They can help you with appetite and craving support while you're rebuilding habits. They help you build habits. Better sleep and recovery. That lifts your mood. It makes you happier, ladies. Skin and collagen support. It's how I feel. It's looking. It's helping that crepey skin. Here is another thing that I always want to put in. Always, please work with a qualified clinician. Use accredited pharmacies, NABP accredited, 503A. I will tell you, you need to share your full history. If you've had gallbladder, thyroid, migraine, remember that peptides are tools. It's not magic. It's personalization that matters for you. You need all of these in your toolbox. So perimenopause is a transition. I promise you, you're not at the dead end and living this way forever. You can build muscle, fuel with protein, protect your recovery. Peptides are a strategic assist as you're going through any type of hormonal changes. So I hope that you enjoyed the third episode of a 3-part series about diving into more of women health, specifically using peptides as a tool. Now, if you've been listening to these 3-part series, Part 1, Peptides 101. 2, we dove into weight loss peptides. And 3, focusing on hormonal shifts and perimenopause. And you are like, I need this in my life. Please reach out to me. I would love to point you in the direction with the telehealth concierge platform. Also, go to someone, talk about it, go do some research. If you go back to Part 2, you'll see a ton of clinical research that I posted in the show notes for you. If you want a personalized midlife game plan, please get it. I would be honored to help you, but there is a lot of wonderful people in our community that can help you as well. Take your health serious. If you enjoyed today's episode of Women of Fort Mill podcast, I would absolutely love for you to share it with someone. Please rate and review us and share it on your Instagram. Also, go over to our Instagram, Women at Fort Mill Podcast, and click on the link and make sure you get on our email list. We have some exciting things coming up in the year of 2026, and we want you to be the first to know. I'm so excited to have given you a 3-part series of more about what I do in my day-to-day life and what my role as a peptide educator and an expert in this space. And I cannot wait to hear about Leah's expertise and her 3-part series coming up very soon. Thanks for listening today.